Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We're here today. We have a strawberry bed behind us here that we're going to be rebuilding and moving the plants out, reworking the soil and putting them back. We're going to take you along on that journey with us, so follow us along.
Yeah.
Let's see which way the grain is on it. I want to put it like this right here. It's got bowed out right here. Take this whole, this is an older plant. That's about where it is. Okay, so yours.
Do you want me to bring over the tripod?
No, I'm gonna just leave it where it's at.
Look! It doesn't have balance.
Yeah, see about how
Alright.
that's setting.
I can't run on my
You
foot
gotta go down
without
about
I
this.
can't run my foot like
Okay, you're putting pressure on it. Actually, you got it just right putting that pressure on it.
Bring my foot down. Look.
Yeah, just drag some of that dirt out of there, because it ain't gonna go as long as that dirt's in there. Deep as that end is there.
Hello, I am Danny from Deep South Homestead.
If that didn't do it, it ain't going. I went to touch too low, but that's okay. Better to be that way than the other
She was
way.
cleaning a thing up, card, I think.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Okay, let's see how it stays, John. We are, I think we're there.
Keep working it if we need to go more.
No, I think we're there. What I need to do is go down there and put the stakes in
Okay.
and screw it off, and then we'll put the dirt back.
Yeah.
As I don't miss the stake and
Out of whack.
Minion got it. Right where I buried the camp.
It's pretty cool.
a lot of people would be freaking going, oh my God, you're going to trade it wood down. Either that or next week I replace them again.
Right.
You can't always be,
Exactly.
you know, and you have to do what you have to do.
Yes. Well, and it's the same as using a microwave. I mean, you know, yeah, there's problems. Yeah, there's drawbacks.
Can you stand on top of this when I push it
I
in?
can do that.
Right in the middle of it.
Or a dishwasher, I guess. Modern convenience.
Go ahead and put more pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
You know, they
Microwaves come in handy sometimes.
They do make life better sometimes. And
Yes, they
treated
make life
wood would
better.
be one of those.
Yeah.
Sure, it's got chemicals. Sure, we don't want it. But is it overall better? It's an improvement.
It's an improvement over rotten wood. It's not going to have to keep doing this. You know, my forefathers, they had to keep doing it.
Right. Well, and
I don't want to have to keep doing it. I'm just being honest.
yeah, exactly.
One time's enough for me.
I don't know, Danny. No poisonous lizards around here, right?
No.
It's a chameleon or a gecko?
No.
Got him.
Yeah.
Can I have
Pulling all the strawberries out, right?
Yeah, we got to take the bed. It's
go
got to
play
be
with 'em.
completely cleaned out. Okay, we're cleaning
come
this
back.
bed out today. We're going to be taking out all the strawberry plants. We're going to get rid of the 3-year-old plants. We're going to keep the 1- and 2-year-old plants. And we're going to re-amend the soil and put the strawberries back in them at the correct spacing.
Pretty day in Mississippi.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And I may have to have the shovel on
Yeah,
some of
I
them, I'm
think
not
it's
sure.
going to tear the wrist if we don't.
Yeah, we may have to. The dirt will come with them.
And you just want to put to the side?
Yeah, just lay them out to the side. Because see, they got the babies on them. A lot of them still
Yeah.
got the babies. And what we're trying to do is see these leaves, they carry bacteria and stuff like that. I'll try to get rid of all that stuff whenever I get ready to put them back in the ground.
Do you guys have a lot of problem with that kind of thing?
Yes.
Is it just because you guys are so high in moisture?
Yeah, because of humidity. Because we're getting started so late this year with them, because we normally do this at the end of October or 1st of November, I'm going to have to force bloom them in order to have strawberries fast enough.
Without a greenhouse?
Without a greenhouse, yeah. I will actually create a greenhouse over them.
Just a little tent, a little...
Yeah, the arch
little
system you
dome.
see behind you yonder. Yeah, I'll either do that or I'll do it like that bed right behind us back kind of with the lids on it. I'll put plastic over it. And by doing that, I can force bloom it. Because we like to have strawberries by the end of March.
Wow!
Wouldn't you like to plant strawberries by the end of March, dear?
Well, I plant strawberries the end of March. That's
Really?
when I plant them. Beginning of April, end of March is when we plant them if we want new ones.
Wow.
But they don't fruit till summer.
See, these should be flowering now.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's the reason I'm getting them in too late for them to be flowering on time, so I've got to force them. If I don't force bloom them,
Yeah.
the temperature and the humidity here gets so hot that they will, the strawberries actually don't do real good. Now these are ever bearing. They will bear all summer long. But the best berries comes early in the year when it's kind of cool at night and warm during the day.
Right.
There's more strawberries here than you think. I'll tell you. You know what this is?
Clover, right?
Nope.
What is it?
Sorrel.
Oh. I don't grow that where we are.
We have several different types of sorrel that grow here.
Like sheep?
We don't have sheep sorrel. We have yellow wood sorrel.
Uh-huh.
It grows here. It's actually edible. It's real high in vitamin C.
We have French sorrel, but it's not the same. It's more of
I like
a
the way it's sorrel.
lettuce.
We say
Sorrel.
sorrel. Y'all say
Right.
sorrel.
And I think it's even spelled differently, isn't it?
S-O-R-R-E.
Yeah, it's spelled the same
E-L
then.
or something,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I think
spelled
we
the
have
same,
one
but
R.
it's the same. Ours is more of a tart lettuce. A very,
This
very
is tart,
lettuce.
yeah.
Is it? So they
Yeah.
must be related. They just don't look at all alike.
Yeah,
Ours looks like a salad.
well, even the different ones here. This one, now I've never actually ate this one, but I have ate the yellow wood sorrel. I've eaten it. It actually has a seed pod on it. Looks just like okra.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sound at all alike.
And this one here just has a pink flower on it, and I've not brought myself to try it yet.
The one
Because
we
I'm not very big on sticking anything
this
in
is
my
right. Just test it on ourselves. The one we have is good for heat stroke. So if you have like sick animals, like sick goats or something, 'cause
Right.
they got too much heat, we feed them the sorrel,
Oh, okay.
and it'll pull them out of it.
Wow. Okay.
But it's not indigenous to our area.
Yeah, I was telling John, this was pure white sand all out in here.
So you guys have put a lot into it.
Well, I had a dozer come in that bottom right there.
Yeah.
The track hoe dug down 6 foot deep in pure black dirt.
Wow.
Because over the centuries, the top dirt had washed into the bottom.
Right.
So I had a dozer back in there and take that top dirt and push it back up here on the hill for me 3 feet deep. And so far I've been able to keep as much of it up here as I can. And plus we amend this all the time.
So what is this? Because the girls keep freaking
So
out about it.
stink bug.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
they look
do you
kind
know
of
what-
like the ones we have.
Do y'all have the same thing?
But they're kind of red. They have a
Yeah,
little
if
bit
you
of red
mash
on
them
them.
and then it's like,
It's just nasty.
ah, gosh, yeah. And they will sting you.
Oh, they?
Yeah. I call it a sting. They emit a poison onto you. It actually burns. It's more of a burn.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't know at any point I'm going to get this. I don't know if this is one. I hate just reaching down into anything like that with kind of spiders, but
Right. Spiders or fire ants or whatever.
Yeah, the spiders worry me worse than fire ants. The fire ants don't bother me, but
Do you guys have nasty spiders here?
yeah, we have the black widows and
Really?
the brown recluse. The only two poisonous ones in the United States are here.
So do you usually wear gloves for something like this?
Usually I do, but I'm this time of the year it's not really that bad. It's too cool.
This concludes another episode of Strawberry Talk.
And the reason we never see Danny or Julie ever again is they both get bit by
They
spiders
both
today,
get bit
and
by
they both
spiders.
die.
This have arachnoid, and the saga continues.
Right? Part 2 where they're back from the dead.
Yeah.
So, just couldn't stay away from gardening. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
We have something called a hobo spider where we are.
I've heard of those, yeah.
Yeah, and they're not a fun spider. They can leave a really, really nasty bite that kind of ulcers a little bit, but
Well, that's what happens with the brown recluse here. You don't feel him when he bites you.
Yeah.
And it just, a circle creates and then it rots out inside it.
Yep.
So the bacteria.
That's like ours.
do we want to go get gloves on?
I have a pair here if you want them. They didn't bother me.
Well, my problem is I like to do it barehanded because then I see what's on me
Yeah.
rather than having him just climb into my gloves or having him just
Well,
climb
it's
up my
to you.
sleeve.
It's your call.
But I get bit all the time. It's why I don't wear shorts. A lot of people are like, why don't you ever wear shorts? Why don't you wear a skirt? And I'm like, because I don't like having things climb up my leg. I don't like
Right.
having things stuck in my skirt where they just run around and bite me as long as they want.
Yeah, you just don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny? You prefer a skirt?
Are you a squirts kind of guy?
I'm a skort.
You didn't like
That's
the skirt,
kind of what
okay?
I thought.
I'm kind of a skort guy myself. Because
Maybe a leotard
this-
every once in a while.
Okay.
well, in this
The
line
leggings.
of work, plumber's crack is not the best.
Right? Same issue. It'll crawl around for a while before you
Yeah.
can get to it.
Yeah, it's actually, I think there's a law here about that. Oh, man. Oh, grasshopper. See, these is what we have to worry about. Y'all have these too, I'm sure, huh?
Yeah, grasshoppers.
They, this time of the year, they bury up in this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then if you got like cabbages and broccolis
Focus on it.
or anything like that, they'll come out on a warm day and they'll eat the leaves off
Yeah.
of it, and they go back in, and you're wondering like, what ate my plant up? And it's just these creatures. Okay. Yeah.
Then it's a
Well,
cute
our
little
biggest
bunny.
problem in our greenhouse was mice and voles this year. That was our biggest pest.
Really?
And they came out and they...
Well, we think they came in the straw that we...
No, they didn't come in the straw. They just came in because I saw their tunnels coming from outside to inside because
They're
it was
looking for
warm.
warmth.
Yeah, it was warm. So they wanted to come in where it was warm, and then they found all these seedlings. They wouldn't eat the seeds. They'd eat the seedlings once they would sprout. So I'd have this whole bed of greens that was just starting to sprout, and the mice would come up and they'd eat all the seedlings.
Wow.
And they dig these little tunnels through it. And so originally we tried to do a trap, and the trap would catch them, but it wasn't catching nearly enough.
Right.
In the end, I just put poison. I had one of those little black boxes. I
Yeah.
put poison in it. Problem solved. Because I didn't want poison out there on my property. But at the end, it was just like, you little
do
suckers.
you have an issue with do you have house cats?
No, but we have outside cats.
Is that, I bet,
Well, they were
They
protected,
fit in the
but they can't get in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
didn't
this
know
was a very, very safe place for these little mice to breed
Okay.
and be very, very happy.
That's what I was wondering. Even if you give them poison, I didn't know if they had to go back outside to get water or something and die outside, and then a cat would eat them.
Right. We never had a problem with that. Because of the snow. Because they would go out and be under the snow to die.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Because down here, what's used in rat poisons is cumin. The same thing they give people to thin their blood with.
Right.
Because cumin's, all rat poison is cumin.
Really?
Yeah. It's just
That'd be nice. It's
the-
arsenic and all sorts of nasty at our place.
It's the dosage that you take.
Really?
If you take a mild dose, it just thins your blood down. If you take a heavy dose, it just makes it like water and your heart can't pump and you just internally bleed to death.
Huh.
That's what happens in rat poison. They just bleed to death internally.
Really?
Yeah, because you ever find one of them, you notice he's got blood all out his
Yeah.
nose and everything. That's because he just bled to death. We're fixing to need a rake,
What kind of rake?
the garden rake.
Okay. Anything else before I walk that way?
Well, hang on, man. Let's
Walk
think about it
that
before you
way.
Walk that way.
Get that rake.
Yeah, get that rake.